Hello, dear DSC candidates. Welcome back to my Grammar for Success channel. I'm Koresh Babu, a retired lecturer in English from Hyderabad. In today's video, I'm going to teach you about the phonetic symbols, which are very, very important for your DSC examination. I therefore request all of you to watch this video till the end without skipping it in the middle. I also request all of you to consider subscribing to my channel and also sharing this video with all your friends who are also going to take the DSC examination along with you. Thank you so much. Now let's get into the video. Basic information about phonetics. Okay, and I would like to give you some basic information about phonetics in the form of some important points. Phonetics is nothing but the scientific study of speech sounds. So in every language you can find the speech sounds. So here this phonetics is the scientific study of those speech sounds and their production. And their production means their articulation or their pronunciation and their transmission. Transmission means the sounds are transmitted from one person to another person. So I am now uttering or articulating the sounds, okay, the speech sounds, and therefore you are able to hear me what I am saying, okay, and therefore this is called transmission, passing of the speech sounds from one person to another person. That's called transmission. And perception is also there. Perception means understanding of the speech sounds. Okay, when I speak something to you, you must be able to perceive that. You must be able to understand that. So that act of understanding is called perception. So in this way, this phonetics is the scientific study of speech sounds, first point, and their production, second point, transmission and perception. So this point you have to keep in your mind, right? Now let's go to the next point. It examines how sounds are articulated. So this science will teach you how sounds are articulated. Articulated means how sounds are produced or pronounced, in other words, how they travel through the air, how the speech sounds travel from one place to another place, from one person to another person. So that is there. And how they are heard by listeners, how these speech sounds are heard by the listeners. So this phonetics, this science tells us about all these things. Okay, it tells us how sounds are articulated and how they travel through the air and how they are heard by listeners. All these three things this phonetics tells us. Okay, and here the next point is there are 26 letters in the English language. You know that very well. It is the most basic idea about language. Okay, in every language you can find some letters. Okay, and in the same way in the English language there are 26 letters, right? These 26 letters give 44 sounds. Okay, and what are those sounds? Vowel sounds are 20. Okay, pure vowels are 12 and diphthongs are 8. So pure vowels means single digit vowels. Single vowels are pure vowels. They are 12 in number. And diphthongs means they are nothing but a combination of two vowel sounds. Okay, when two vowel sounds come together, diphthongs are formed. And in that way, diphthongs are 8 in number and pure vowels are 12. 12 plus 8, altogether, vowel sounds are said to be 20 in number. Right, and next point is consonantal sounds are 24. Okay, don't say consonant sounds but consonantal. Vowels give a vowel sound, okay. Consonants will give a consonantal sound, not consonant sound. Remember that. So therefore, consonantal sounds are 24 in number. So in this way, vowel sounds 20, consonantal sounds are 24. All put together, we have 44 sounds. So these 44 sounds are given by just 26 letters. And now let's go to the next important point. Vowels are produced with an open vocal tract. Vocal tract means this is the vocal tract. This is the vocal tract. So here these vowel sounds are produced with an open vowel tract. That means the vocal tract is open. It is not obstructed. It is not obstructed. It is just free. The vowel sounds will come out of these vocal cords from this throat freely and involving no significant constriction. Constriction means contraction. Constriction means compaction. So, without any constriction or contraction, these vowel sounds are produced from the vocal tract. This point you understand from this point. And you go to the next very important point, that is consonants are produced by obstructing the airflow at various points in the vocal tract. And how are the consonantal sounds produced? Means they are produced by obstructing the airflow. You obstruct means you compress the airflow, you obstruct the airflow at various points in the vocal tract. This is the vocal tract. From here to this called vocal tract. So you stop this flow of air at various points in order to produce these consonantal sounds. And whereas vowel sounds are produced without any constriction, they can be produced without any obstruction of the vocal cords. And here consonantal sounds are produced with the obstruction of the vocal cords, okay, at various points. That's very important. And where and how, we are all going to learn all these things in the other slides, okay, right. And this is the basic information about the phonetics. And now let's move on to other important things, right. The vowel sounds are given here. How many vowel sounds do we have? 12 in number, right. And they are also called monophthongs. Yes, because they are all single digit vowel sounds. Therefore, they are called monophthongs. Mono means single, one. So, monophthongs, they are also called monophthongs. Keep that point in your mind. And what are the vowel sounds given? This is now E. Oh, in Telugu, I can write like this E. E sound is called a vowel sound, as in kit. Okay. And here, E, very well. E is there, as in fleece. Okay. In this word, you find this E. 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 E symbol is like this. You just write this I and then 2 dots. I plus 2 dots, colon. This is called E. Only I, like this you have to. Now don't write like this, but you write like this. This is E. This is E. See, try to write the phonetic symbols. These are all phonetic sounds, phonetic symbols. So here you pay attention. A. This is A. Okay. And dress, this word, how is this E being pronounced? It is being pronounced as A. So this is A sound. Okay. And here, this is, A sound, as in trap. So in trap, how are these letters being pronounced? Yeah. Yeah means how? See, like this. In Telugu, I am giving you for your convenience. Yeah, trap, map, rap. Okay. Something like that. So like that. So let me write here. So yeah. And here you pay attention. Ah. Okay, as in palm. Ah sound is like this. You have to write like this. 2 dots. Ah. Please, you learn all the things. International phonetic sounds, these are all. Not just local phonetic sounds, but phonetic symbols. They are international phonetic symbols. Therefore, you have to learn them as they are. Right. And here you go to the next one. Ah. This is, this sound, oh. How do you pronounce this word? Lot. So this ah sound is, coming from above, from the palate. So this is the mouth, take for granted. This is the mouth, this tongue is there. Okay, lips, these are the lips. So this word is coming like this. You see, just pronounce this, lot. So this is some kind of that comes from the palate. From palate means the hard part of the mouth is called, upper part of the mouth is called palate. Okay, I'll give you the picture. I'll show you the parts of the mouth, teeth, and all those things also, right? And this is called These are the important sounds, and some more are there. Let us learn them on the next slide. Okay, this is O. Again, this is sound, as in thought. How do you pronounce this word? How is the being pronounced? thought. Again, it is also coming from the palate. Okay, so I'll give you very clear you can say explanation about these sounds with a diagram in the coming slides. You can understand it then very clearly, right? And here you pay attention. O is there. This is O. I can easily write this as in, you say, foot. Okay, and here you pay attention. O is there as in goose, food. Okay, right. Okay, ooh, oh, this is O. So you can write like this. O. This is U. O. This is O. Something like that. Simple. You can easily write. And this also you can write like this. Reverse C, and this is O. Thought. Okay, like that. And here you pay attention. Ah. This is short ah. Sudden and short ah is called. This is ah sound again, no? Ah sounds, there are different ah sounds are there in the vowels, okay? And here, this is as in strut, but, ba, ba. But, whenever you write this is called phonetic transcription. You must use the slash marks, you know, like this, ba. This is the phonetic transcription, but, strut. So here, this is giving sudden ah sound, ah, strut, but, okay, shut, shut. This is the sha sound, sha. This is sha. This sound I am going to teach you very sharply. So that is a consonantal sound, shut, but. So how is this ah sound is being pronounced? Okay, it is being pronounced suddenly, all of a sudden, shut, but, strut, ah, like that. So it's there. And here you pay attention. Oh, this also again another ah. Nurse. Whenever you pronounce the word, pronounce this ah, what is that? Yes, you say, oh, nurse. When you say that, you know, this nose is, you know, the nostrils are getting blown up, you know, nurse, girl, world. See here, this sound is coming through the nostrils, through the nose, right? And this is called nurse, okay, nurse, girl, world, something like that. Okay, and here you pay attention. This is the voiceless vowel sound, okay? It is called schwa. We call it schwa. So in sofa, you know, sofa, this ah has no sound at all. In America, no, ah, ka. This, you know, voiceless. This is voiceless vowel sound is called this one. Reverse E. You have to write like this. You have to practice it writing. Reverse E. Ah, above. See that? Above. This is the phonetic transcription. Ow. This is ow sound. This is called a what is that? A diphthong. I'm going to talk to you about that. So above, about, something like that. So here above, ow. So here this is, you know, voiceless. Above. You pronounce it very lightly. So here that is that ah sound. Okay, ah sound. This is called schwa, right? So these are the pure vowel sounds, okay, in the English language. Now we are going to learn about the diphthongs. Okay, diphthongs are nothing but a combination of two vowel sounds. Okay, we are going to learn about them. Diphthongs are there here. Diphthongs are 8 in number. Okay, a diphthong is a combination of two vowel sounds. I have already told you about that. That is also given for your information. Okay, and here A-E. This is A-E. A as in face. A plus E. A. Face. Okay, this is that. Now you have to write like this. E-I. Face. Say. What is this? Say. Fay. A. Like that. And another diphthong is I. This is I-E. As in price, I, A plus E, I. So this R you have to write like this. Please write like this. So simply you have to write like this and say like this. So I, Right. This is A, this is I, this is OE, choice, OE, O-E, O-E, O plus E, OE, OE, choice, okay, okay, noise, choice, O. So here you are saying reverse C plus I. This is the symbol. These are the symbols, phonetic symbols. You must learn them as they are. Okay, you cannot change them, right? And you go to the next one. Ow, A plus U, ow, A, ow, U. Okay, A plus U, ow, U. How do you say that? Ow. Okay, isn't it? Mouth. Okay, mouth. Oh, mouth. South. Okay, mouth. Oh. Okay, next one is that again this is no ow, this is short ow, this is ow, strong one ow, mouth. Okay, but here go, go. So this pronunciation is different from ow, straight, mouth, south. Okay, right, mouth. This is stronger than this one. This oh. So this noise is, this sound is coming through the nose. So goat, how are you pronouncing this? Goat, go. So this ow is different from this ow. Okay, please keep this point in your mind. I show you how that sound is pronounced with a diagram. Okay, right. And here you pay attention, Ia is there. Okay, you can, this is Ia. This is A sound, this is E sound. Ia, as in Nia, fear, dear. There are so many words. I am giving you so many words for each and every one. Now I cannot give you here. Ia, this is another one is there. A. Generally, no, I write A like this. No, Telugu. A means A, as in square. Okay, square. Rea, something like that. Ea. So, Ea. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One more is also there, I think. Ua. As in pure. Okay, pure. Ua. This is Ua. This is Ea. This is Ia. This is O, this is O, Oi, I, A. So these are all, what is that? Diphthongs, and 8 diphthongs are there. I am going to give you so many examples with all of them, and you are going to learn all of them on the other slides. Okay, and now let's move on to learn about the consonantal sounds. Afterwards, I'll teach you how these sounds are produced, what happens when they are being produced. Okay, all these things I'm going to teach you, right? Consonantal sounds are there. There are 24 in number, right? And you know very well, these are all consonantal sounds. See, P as in pat, B as in bat, T as in tap. This is D as in dog, K as in cat, G as in go, Fa as in fat. So we shall not say F sound, but you say Fa sound, okay? Pa, ba, ta, da, ka, ga, fa, wa, as in van. You cannot say V sound. Don't say V. You just call it by its sound, okay? And don't say V. Instead of that, you say wa, as in van, okay? This is the tha sound. Thin, tha. This is thin, okay? Thin, okay? This is da sound. Da is always like this. Rutvamu like that, and you have to. Very simple. You practice all these phonetic symbols. So, da, that. Like that. That. Okay. You have to practice it, please. Okay, right. So, that. Thin, ta sound. This is da sound. Okay. Other sounds are also given here. Okay. Sa as in sit. Za as in zoo. Sha, this is sha. As in ship, this is ja. Meja. Ha sound, hat, as in. Ma sound is as in ma. Na sound as in nap. Na, this is that na. This is this ordinary na. This is na, ana. You know, sing like that, you know, as in sing. La sound, you know very well. Ra sound, ya sound. This is. Don't say this is J sound, but it is ya sound. What is that, sir? This is ya sound. Okay, as in S. Okay, so J is not J, please. It is the ya sound. Okay, yes. This is wa sound again in vet. So this the difference between this wa sound and this wa sound, it can be easily understood. This is va. The upper teeth will be touching the lower lip. Va, vat, van. Okay, here this wa sound, it also gives the wa sound, but when you pronounce that wa sound, all your lips will be rounded. Okay, world, work, wa. The upper teeth are not touching the lower lip, just like in this. This is wa, this is wa. So try to understand whenever I teach you elaborately about all these things in the coming slides. Okay, so these are the 24 consonantal sounds. Okay, are you following me? So far you have learnt about the vowel sounds, diphthongs, and also consonantal sounds. This is all about the 44 sounds that are there in the English language and that are produced by 26 letters in the English language. Right, and now let's move on to other important aspects. Vowels are classified based on 3 primary features. This is a very important one. If you can understand this aspect thoroughly well, you can understand about all these vowel sounds. Okay, and here you pay attention. These vowels are classified based on 3 primary features. What are those 3 primary features? Height, backness, and rounding. So height means height of the tongue, backness of the tongue, rounding of lips, that I should write there. But simply I have given these 3 points there. Okay, height means, let us learn about the height first of all. Number 1, vowel height. Vowel height means, what do you mean by that? Vowel height refers to how high or low the tongue is in the mouth when producing the vowel sound. Clearly, I am writing down everything clearly on the board. Okay, and here, for example, this is the mouth and this is the tongue. Okay, right? These are the teeth, take for granted. And this is the tongue. Okay, this tongue is in the middle position or mid position, and it comes down. Certain vowels are produced with a low, when this tongue comes to the low level and it comes to the high. So this is how high or low the tongue moves in the mouth. That is called vowel height. Vowel height means the tongue in the mouth. This is the mouth, please. Okay, the mouth moves, how high it moves, how low it moves, when producing some vowel sounds. So here you pay attention. High close is there. Okay, high close means the tongue is raised to the roof of the mouth, that is hard palate. High close, okay, the definition is given here. Vowel height means, okay, how high or how low the tongue is in the mouth when producing any vowel. So that is called vowel height. Okay, and here high means another word, close. You can call it high or close. The tongue is high position or close position to what? The tongue is raised close to the roof of the mouth. Roof of the mouth means what? That is the roof of the mouth. So this is the roof. Let me draw this picture here for your clear understanding. This is the mouth, take for granted. This is the tongue. So this is the roof of the mouth. This is called hard palate. So this tongue may move high. This tongue may low, this is high, this is low, this is mid. So now you can understand. So the tongue is raised close to the roof of the mouth, that is hard palate. This is called hard palate. ఈ అంగిటిని అంతా కూడాను తెలుగులో అంగిటి అంటారు, నాకు అంతా గుర్తొస్తలేదు. అంగిటి అంటారు, దాంట్లో దట్స్ కాల్డ్ హార్డ్ ప్యాలెట్. ఇంగ్లీష్లో హార్డ్ ప్యాలెట్ అంటారు. సో దెన్ దిస్ టంగ్ మూవ్స్ క్లోజ్ టు ద రూఫ్ ఆఫ్ ద మౌత్, హార్డ్ ప్యాలెట్, దట్స్ హార్డ్ ప్యాలెట్. ఇన్ ద ప్రొనౌన్సియేషన్ ఆఫ్ దీస్ సౌండ్స్, వాట్ ఆర్ దే హియర్? ఈ ఈస్ దేర్, యాజ్ ఇన్ సి. Okay, E sound is there. When you say E, what happens? The tongue is raised now above, high to the roof of the mouth. E. When you say E, you observe where the tongue is. Okay, you can understand this. oo. When you pronounce this oo, what is that? Okay, as in boot, when you pronounce this oo, the tongue is just raised high or close to the roof of the mouth. So these two vowels are produced with the help of the tongue raised close to the roof of the tongue. Okay, that is there. And here mid position. So when the tongue is mid positioned halfway between a high and low level, this is the high one, this is the low level. This is the mid position. So what are the vowels produced in that way? A means a. When you say a, so here the tongue is mid positioned. O also, O. See, as in go. The tongue remains in the mid position, neither to the high position nor to the low position. It will remain flat in the mid position. So that's why it's called mid. So low means open. You can also call it open. High means close, low means open. So low position, the tongue is positioned low in the mouth. Okay, and here you pay attention. So when you say as in father, mother, where is this sound? When you say the tongue is going down. Okay, so that's why this this vowel is pronounced with the help of the tongue when positioned low in the mouth. These two vowel sounds, A and O, will be pronounced when the tongue is positioned halfway between a high and low level. Okay, these two vowels, E and O, these two vowel sounds are produced or pronounced when the tongue is raised close to the roof of the mouth, that is hard palate. Hard palate means atla angid. This is the mouth. Okay, mouth. So this is the hard palate. ఈ నాలుక ఇలా టచ్ అవుతుంటుంది దీనికి అక్కడ ఇక్కడ నాలుక కాదు, ఈ టంగ్ టిప్ కాదు. దిస్ టిప్ మిడిల్ back. This back part of the tongue will be going up, down like that. Here, don't look at the tip point. So this tongue has got 3 points. Tip, mid, back. These are the 3 positions, right? So here, in this way, these vowel sounds are produced in that way. And now you move on to the backness. Backness means what? So again, this refers to the position of the tongue. So here backness refers to how forward and backward the tongue is in the mouth during vowel production. So how far this tongue is moving forward or backward. So that is during the production of certain vowels. So that this backness refers only to that. Okay, backness refers to how forward or backward the tongue moves in the production of certain vowels. So this backness refers to that. Front vowels, that means the tongue moves forward in the production of certain vowels. So front vowels, what are they? E is there. E. When you say E, what is happening? The tongue is moving. So the tongue is moving up and it is also moving forward. Because of 2 things it is being produced. This E sound is produced because of 2 things. One is the tongue is raised high to the palate, one thing, and it is also moved forward. Okay, to produce this E sound, what happens? The tongue is positioned high and also forward. 2 things, because of these 2 things, this sound is produced. Okay, E, as in E, A. What happens? A means, so the tongue is moving high and also it's moving forward, isn't it? Okay, so these 2 vowels are produced because the tongue is moved forward in the mouth. Okay, and here central vowels, the tongue is positioned in the center of the mouth. The tongue is in the mid position, and here you pay attention. The tongue will be stagnant. Okay, it will be in the mid position. Sofa, and sudden short voiceless and sudden short See, sofa, cup. So these 2 vowel sounds are produced when the tongue is positioned in the center of the mouth. These 2 vowel sounds are produced when the tongue is moved forward. These 2 vowel sounds are produced when the tongue is positioned in the center of the mouth. And here back vowels are there. The tongue is positioned toward the back of the mouth. So in the production of these vowels, the tongue is moved backward. So okay, how? O is there. O, boot. and O is there, girl. These two sounds are there. Boot means, the footwear, boot. Okay, suit boot, you say sometimes, that is that boot. And here, U and O. So in the production of these two vowels, the tongue moves backward. Okay, so in this way, in the production of these two vowels, the tongue moves backward. They are called back vowels, therefore. And in the production of these vowels, the tongue remains in the middle of the mouth, and therefore they are called central vowels. And in the production of these vowels, the tongue moves forward, and therefore they are called front vowels. So in this way, the vowel sounds are classified on the basis of these three aspects. One is vowel height, the other one is backness and rounding. So vowels are classified on the basis of three important aspects. Okay, height, backness and rounding. So the third one is rounding. Rounding means that pertains to lips. Okay, rounding refers to whether lips are rounded or unrounded when producing the vowels. That is the point. So in the production of certain vowels, whether the lips are rounded or unrounded, so that aspect is called rounding. Some vowels, in the production of some vowels, the lips are rounded. In the production of certain vowels, lips are not rounded but they are unrounded. So what are those vowels? Let us see that here. Rounded vowels are there. The lips form a rounded shape. Okay, right. And here U is there. U, again boot, same example we are taking. In the production of this U, what happened? U, round. Okay, go, o. So here the lips are rounded. Okay, these are called rounded vowels. In the production of certain other vowels, the lips are not rounded. What are the unrounded vowels? Here you pay attention. E is there. C. See, the lips are wide apart. A, father. So in this word father, fa, a means the lips are getting separated. They are not getting rounded. Okay, E and A. So in the production of this these two vowels, lips are rounded. Therefore they are called rounded vowels. And in the production of these vowels, lips are not rounded. And therefore now we can call these vowels by another name. How? Let us see that here. Therefore the vowels are named as follows. Okay, because the vowels are classified on the basis of three primary aspects, now the vowels can be renamed as follows. Okay, how? Let us see that here. This E is there. This is near close, the tongue goes near the palate, so near close. Near front, the tongue moves forward. Unrounded vowel, the lips are not rounded in this. So therefore, near close, near front, unrounded vowel. This E is called in this way. E is there. E means, this tongue is, is going up to the palate. It's not touching the palate, but the tongue is going to the palate, first point. And the tongue is moving forward, okay. This is near front, but it's completely front. And unrounded vowel. So, close, front, unrounded vowel. Therefore, this E is called by this name, okay. And here, this A is there. This is close mid. Close mid means the tongue is like this, mid position, just above mid position. It's mid position, but it's close to the palate. So two things are there. It is close to the palate, and it's mid. Therefore, close mid. Close mid. It will be trying to reach the palate, but again it is in the middle. So therefore, close mid vowel. Front, the tongue moves forward. Okay, unrounded vowel. In the production of this vowel, lips are not rounded. Okay, and that's why close mid, front, unrounded vowel. Three things are there, right? And you go to the ya is there. Near open. Open means coming down. Ya means the tongue comes down to the low position. So near open means not almost to the low position, but near open. Just not completely bottom or low position, but slightly to the low position. So that's why near open. And in the production of this, the tongue moves forward. In the production of this, the lips are not rounded. So three things are there. Therefore, near open vowel, front vowel, unrounded vowel. Map like that. Examples are given. And here in the production of this what happens? Open. Open. When you say what happens? The tongue is going down to the low level. Do. The ah means it is going down. Okay, it is O. That means in the production of this vowel, the tongue goes low. No, the tongue is positioned low, 1 point, and the tongue goes back. Okay, and unrounded vowel. In the production of this vowel, the lips are not rounded. 3 aspects are there. The tongue goes down, the tongue goes back, the lips are not rounded. So therefore, this vowel is called open back unrounded vowel, right? And you go to the next one. Ah is there. Again this is the open. That means the tongue goes down in the mouth, okay? The tongue goes back in the mouth, and it is a rounded vowel. So in the production of this O, okay, is that rounded? Po, pot. So in the production of this vowel, the lips are rounded. Therefore, this is called open back rounded vowel, right, like that. And you go to the next one. O is there, okay. Open mid means the tongue goes positioned a bit low, 1 point, and again, but it remains again in the mid position only. It is in the low position, but at the same time it remains in the middle. That means open mid, like that. The position of the tongue is open mid. Okay. In the production of this, the tongue goes back, and in the production of this, what is that? The lips are rounded. That's why this vowel is therefore called open mid back rounded vowel, as in salt, out. Okay, right. Now we move on to learn about other things. U is there. How do you pronounce this U? U. This is U. When you say U, as in put U, so here near close, the tongue is near the palate, and the tongue is near back the mouth. So the tongue is near close the palate, the tongue is near back in the mouth, and the lips are rounded. So these 3 things are there: near close, near back, rounded vowel. Therefore, right. You go to the next one. U is there. This is U. Okay, this is U. You know that when you pronounce this U, what happens? The tongue touches the palate. Okay, and in the production of this U, this tongue goes back in the mouth, and in the production of this vowel, the lips are rounded, and therefore this U sound is therefore called close back rounded vowel, right? And you go to the next one. Is there. In the production of this vowel, the tongue is open mid position, and here the tongue is in the back position, and the lips are in the unrounded shape. Okay, so here means like that. Are the lips getting rounded? No. So right. So here that is there. I go to the next one. Is there. In the production of this vowel, the tongue is open mid, the tongue is central, and the lips are unrounded. So these things are therefore open mid, central, unrounded vowel. This one. And you go to the next one, last one. Okay, is that short, voiceless? Is there. It's a mid. The tongue is always in the mid position. Okay, and the tongue remains in the central position. Okay, it always is a vowel. That's one. When you say it's an unrounded vowel. Okay, the lips are not rounded. Unrounded. I had better written unrounded vowel. Okay, mid central unrounded vowel. This is called schwa. Okay, as in above. Okay, so here in this way, depending on the position of the tongue and depending on the position of the lips, they are again renamed. Okay, they are given other names like this. Mid central unrounded vowel, open mid central unrounded, like that. So it is there. These are the other names given to the vowel sounds. Now let's move on to learn about the consonantal sounds. See, consonants are defined or classified based on 3 primary features. Classified. Let me write classified. Okay. Consonants are classified on the basis of 3 primary features. This is a very important aspect. And now let's move on to learn about them. Okay. What is the first one? Place of articulation. Very, very important. Okay. These consonantal sounds are classified on the base of place of articulation. Place of articulation means where the sound is produced, whether it is produced in the vocal cords or in the mouth, at the tip of the mouth. So where in the mouth, okay, it's all mouth, but where actually it is produced, that's very important. So place of articulation, place of pronunciation is very, very important. Based on that, they are classified. Okay, that's the first point. And manner of articulation, how they are produced. Okay, with the help of the lips, without the help of the lips, with the help of the tongue, with the help of the teeth. Okay, what is that? So manner of articulation, how the sound is produced, where the sound is produced, how the sound is produced. Example, plosives, fricatives, nasals and all that. So place of articulation means bilabial, alveolar, velar and all that. So what are they all? We are going to learn about that. And here you go to the last point, voicing, whether the vocal cords vibrate, voiced or voiceless. So when you pronounce certain consonantal sounds, whether the vocal cords are here, whether they vibrate or not. So depending on that also, these consonantal sounds are classified. So in this way, the consonantal sounds that are 24 in number are classified and called on the basis of place of articulation, manner of articulation and voicing. Please keep this a very, very important point from your examination point of view. So let us now learn about the place of articulation, right? And key places of articulation of consonantal sounds. So very important, please pay a very good attention to this slide. And here alveolar, alveolar means what? Here sounds produced with the tongue touching or approaching the alveolar ridge, the small ridge just behind the upper front teeth, upper front teeth. So just behind these upper front teeth, there is some hard we can say area is there. That is called alveolar. Certain sound, consonant sounds are produced with the tongue touching or approaching. Sometimes they touch the alveolar or now about to touch the alveolar. Certain sounds are produced. So such sounds are called alveolar sounds. So let me give you the picture of this. So here one picture. So upper lips, lower lips. This is the upper teeth, lower teeth. So this immediately behind this is called alveolar ridge. Please look at that. I am not able to give you the bigger diagram. So this is the alveolar ridge. So the tongue when touching this alveolar ridge or about to touch the alveolar ridge, so certain sounds are produced. Then they are called alveolar consonantal sounds. Sounds, what are those sounds? No, ta. When you pronounce this ta, what is happening? You just check. Ta. Ta means the tongue is touching the alveolar ridge. Da. Sa. Za. Okay. Sa. Za. The, za, sa. So ta, da, sa, za in English. Okay, and here what is that? Post alveolar. So these are called alveolar sounds. Post alveolar means this is the alveolar ridge. So beyond that is called post alveolar. So the area behind this alveolar ridge is called post alveolar ridge. Okay, alveolar. Okay, what are the sounds produced there? Sounds articulated slightly behind the alveolar ridge, closer to the palate. So this is the alveolar ridge, post alveolar ridge, and this is called hard palate. This is the palate. మన అంగిట్లో మూడు భాగాలు. టీత్ వెనక ఉంది అల్వియోలార్ రిడ్జ్, దాని వెనుక ఉంది పోస్ట్ అల్వియోలార్ రిడ్జ్, దాని వెనుక ఉందంత గట్టి భాగం హార్డ్ ప్యాలేట్. దట్స్ ద పాయింట్. అండ్ హియర్ వాట్ ఆర్ ద సౌండ్స్ ప్రొడ్యూస్డ్ విత్ ద హెల్ప్ ఆఫ్ దిస్? దట్ మీన్స్ షా ఇస్ దేర్. వెన్ యూ ప్రొనౌన్స్ దిస్ షా, 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 షా. Okay, ja, sha and ja, these sounds are produced when the tongue touches the post alveolar ridge. Sha, sha, ja, ja, ja. You see, say ja, ja, ja. The tongue is touching that post alveolar ridge. So sha and ja, in the pronunciation of these two consonantal sounds, the tongue touches this post alveolar ridge area, and therefore they are called post alveolar consonantal sounds and all that. Now you move on to the next one. Third one, velar is there. Velar means what? Produced with the back of the tongue against the soft part of the roof of the mouth. So in the mouth, what is that? You find, I'll give you the picture here. So these are the sounds produced. This is the soft palate. So this is the upper teeth. Just behind that is called alveolar ridge. Okay, Just behind that is called post-alveolar ridge, and the remaining part is hard palate. And here, this is called a soft palate. Just before that, hard palate. So please look at this map and a diagram and try to understand the parts of the mouth. And you can, what are the sounds produced in that way? When the tongue touches this soft palate, these sounds are produced. Ka, ka, ka. You just pronounce that and find it. Okay, you can find it yourself. Okay, ka, ka, ga, ga, na, na, na. So, ana, 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 ka, ga, na. So, when in the pronunciation of these consonant sounds, the tongue touches the soft palate, and therefore they are called velars. Okay, right. And the next, bilabials are there. Bilabial means what? Formed by using both the lips together. So with the help of the lips coming together, these sounds are produced. So these are the two lips. Okay, pa is there, pa. How do you pronounce it? In the pronunciation of this pa, ba, ma, the lips are coming together. So therefore, these are called pa, ba, ma are called bilabials. Okay, and here you pay attention, dental. Dental means what? Yes, made placing the tongue against the upper teeth. So the tongue touches the upper teeth. In the production of these consonantal sounds, the tongue will touch the upper teeth. So how you see that, th, th. Please pronounce it and check it whether I am right or wrong. The tongue is touching the upper teeth. Tha, tha. Okay. And in the production of da also, the sound. So in the production of these vowels, the tongue touches the upper teeth, and therefore they are called dentals. These are called dentals, these are called bilabials, these are called velars, something like that. And now you move on to other things. Labiodental. Labiodental means what? Articulated with the lower lip touching the upper teeth. Lower lip is touching the upper teeth. Lower lip is touching the upper teeth. So they are called labiodental. Okay. What are they? Fa, fa, fa. This lower lip is touching the upper teeth. Fa. Va, va, va. So like that. So therefore they are called labiodental sounds. Okay. Palatal is there. Palatal means what? Produced with the body of the tongue raised against the hard palate, the middle part of the roof of the mouth. Palate means the middle part of the roof is called, the middle part of the roof of the mouth is called palate, hard palate. Angiti bhagam, angitlo antar, angiti. So in Telugu we say. So this middle part of the mouth is called hard palate. So here this tongue raised against the hard palate. With the tongue touching the hard palate, these sounds are produced. Therefore, they are called palatals. Okay, sound ya is there. Ya, 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 ya. So here is ya. In yes, ya sound is produced in that way. Ya, 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 ya. So something. And here glottal is there. Glottal means this is the glottal. So glottis is there. Glottis means throat. This is the epiglottis, very well. Glottis is there, glottal, vocal cords. These are the vocal cords. Vocal cords are here in the throat, and this is called glottal. Glottal means gontu, swaram, something like that. And here, produced using the glottis. Glottis means this part, the space between the vocal cords. These are the vocal cords, and the space between the vocal cords is called glottis. Therefore, that is called a glottal. What is that glottal? The sound H. H is called the glottal. So this is called a glottal. H is always called a glottal. And palatal, ya is called a palatal. Okay, fa and va sounds are called labiodental sounds. So these are all the names given to these consonantal sounds according to the movement of the tongue in the mouth. Okay, they are given those names. You go move on to the manner of articulation. So bigger picture is there. You can say this is tongue. This is the tongue. Tip, mid part, back part. So alveolar ridge, okay, post alveolar ridge, hard palate, this is the soft palate, upper teeth, okay, lower teeth. This picture is there. So this is the glottis, okay, soft palate. Okay, right. Key types of manners of articulation for consonants. What are they? The manner of articulation refers to how airflow is obstructed when producing consonantal sounds in speech. So this is called, so in the production of consonantal sounds, the airflow is obstructed. In the production of vowel sounds, airflow is not obstructed. they are freely pronounced. Okay, that's the difference between the vowel sounds and consonant sounds. Obstruction of airflow is there in the pronunciation of consonantal sounds, whereas in the production of vowel sounds there is no obstruction of airflow, right? And here it describes the specific way in which a consonant is formed by the interaction between the articulators. What are the articulators? The tongue, lips, teeth are called articulators, and the vocal cord. So with the help of these articulators they are produced, and here you pay attention, plosives are there. Plosives means stops. Plosives. See, the airflow is completely stopped in the vocal tract. So in the vocal tract, the airflow is completely stopped. Then released suddenly, causing a small burst of sound. So that's called, they are called plosives. What are they here? You pay attention. P is there. The airflow is stopped, then suddenly released. This point. The airflow is P. So it is stopped first and then suddenly released. Therefore, that's called causing a small burst of sound. That's called P, B, T, D, K, G. These are all the. Therefore, these are called plosives, right? And words with P, pat, T, tap, K, cat. So examples are also given. Now you move on to the nasals are there. Nasal means, you can understand, the airflow is completely blocked in the mouth, but it passes through the nose because the velum, soft palate, is lowered. Velum means the back part of the one is called velum, right? And here you pay attention, ma. So the airflow is completely blocked and it passes through the nose. You are stopping this airflow. Okay, ma. Now the airflow is coming through your nose, and that's why they are called nasals. Ma, na, na. So these three are called nasals, right? And here words ma as in mat, na in net, na in sink, right? Fricative is there. Fricative means what? The airflow is partially obstructed, creating friction as air passes through a narrow opening. So in the pronunciation of certain consonantal sounds, the airflow is partially obstructed or stopped, and the air will be going or passing through a narrow opening. So therefore they are called fricatives, so causing some kind of friction. See, this fa is there. How are you pronouncing that? You are stopping the airflow. But this air is going from the sides, fa, fa, va, some, th, okay, the, okay, za, sha, ja. So all these sounds are there and they are called fricatives because the airflow is partially obstructed, not completely obstructed, and the air will be passing from the sides. Okay, just you say this and find out how it is. Okay, fa, va, va. You are stopping. Va. You are not completely stopping, just like in this, ma, like that. But here you are, partially stopping. That is there. And now you move on to with the fa, fan, sun, show our examples are given here. Example words. Okay, fricatives are over. Affricates are there. What are the affricates? A combination of a plosive and a fricative. The sound begins as a stop with a complete closure and releases as a fricative. So complete closure of the airflow is there, then sudden release of the airflow is there. Two things are mixed in this. Just like in the plosive, stop and sudden release. In the fricative, slightly stopping and releasing it from the sides. So that's the fricative. And here such things are called affricates. Okay. And here cha, cha, this is cha, cha, this is cha, cha, cha. See, cha. And this is ja is there. Okay. Ja, judge, 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 judge. So in the pronunciation of the ja and this cha, the airflow is stopped and suddenly released. Therefore, these two are called affricates. And some example words are also given here. Cha with chain and ja with jam. Okay, right, like that. And here approximant is there. Approximant means what? The articulators come close together. Articulators means tongue, lips. Okay, they are called articulators. The articulates come close together, but not enough to create friction. The airflow is relatively smooth. Okay, these articulators, tongue, teeth, okay, lips, these are called articulators. They come close together, but not enough to create friction. So they come close together in the production of these consonantal sounds. Ra, ya, wa. Okay, ra, ya, wa. So these are therefore called approximants. Okay, right. You go to the examples. These are the example. R in the red, ya in the yellow, wa in the wind. Okay, like that. And now you go to the next one. Lateral approximant. Lateral approximant means what is that? The airflow is blocked in the center of the mouth. Airflow is blocked in the center of the mouth. Okay, it's clearly given. But it flows around the sides of the tongue. And that blocked air, okay, will be passing out through the sides of the tongue. How? What is that consonantal sound la? So when you pronounce this la, just try and say, just try. La, la, la. You are blocking the air. La. When you pronouncing, this air is blocked, but the air is passing from the sides of the tongue. Okay. So here the air is blocked in the center of the mouth, one point, and it flows around the sides of the tongue. So that's why that's called, this L is called lateral approximant. Okay. And example, la as in light. Okay. And here you pay attention, glottal is there. Glottal means that is the glottal. The space between vocal cords is called glottis. Okay, that is pronounced from there. So here airflow is stopped at the glottis, the space between the vocal cords. Okay, here you see the glottal stop, that is the, and between the vocal cords. Ooh, ah. So here ha, ha. H sound is always called a glottal sound. So what is happening? This sound, this noise is coming from the space between these two vocal cords. Vocal cords are here. From the space between these two vocal cords, this noise is coming out. Ha, 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 hammer, house, hat. So that's why this is called a glottal. Voicing. Voicing means, voicing refers to the vibration of vocal cords. Basing on that, consonants are divided into two groups as follows: voiced consonantal sounds and voiceless consonantal sounds. So here you pay attention, voiced consonantal sounds. What are the voiced consonant sounds? Means the vocal cords vibrate when the sound is produced. When the sound is produced, the vocal cords will vibrate. So what are those sounds? So this is also an important thing from your examination point of view. And here you say b. The vocal cords are vibrating. You just put your finger there. B, b. So if it vibrates, then you must think it is it's a kind of litmus test. So b, 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 d. So in the production of b, d, ga, va, za, ya, tha. Okay, okay. So in the production of these, the vocal cords will be vibrating, and therefore they are called voiced consonantal sounds. Okay, and you go to the next point. Continued, and these are also there. Ma, na, na. This is long one. La, ra, wa, ya. So these are all voiced consonantal sounds. Voiceless consonantal sounds. What are they? In voiceless consonantal sounds, the vocal cords do not vibrate. They don't vibrate. Here you pay attention. Pa, ta, ka, fa, sa, sha, cha, ta, okay, ha. These are called voiceless consonants. So this is a very important aspect from your examination point of view. Right. Therefore, the voiced consonants are called as follows. Okay. B is called a voiced bilabial plosive. Okay. It's a voiced consonant. It's a bilabial. In the production of two lips will come, and plosive, and the airflow is suddenly released. So therefore, a voiced bilabial plosive. Three colors I have used instead of using a comma. Right. And here D is called a voiced alveolar plosive. Alveolar means the tongue will be touching the alveolar ridge. Okay. In the production of this da. right? A voiced alveolar plosive, right? All these things I have already told you. That's why just to give a reading to this, and you can, this G is called a Ga sound is called a voiced velar. Velar means the tongue touches the soft palate in the mouth. A voiced velar plosive. Plosive means sudden release. Plosive means the airflow is suddenly released, stopped and suddenly released. You must remember that, plosive. And here voice there. It's called a voiced labiodental fricative. Labiodental means the lower lip will touch the upper lip, okay? And upper teeth, lower lip. So fricative, okay, a voiced. And here the is there, a voiced dental fricative, right? And here ja is called a voiced ja, a voiced alveolar fricative, 0 0 like that. And here ja is there. Ja is called a voiced post alveolar fricative, as in measure. Okay, it's like that. So I have given the other names of these voiced consonants also, right? And ma is there. It's called a voiced bilabial nasal. Okay, it's a bilabial. It's a voiced one, first point. It's a bilabial one. In the production of this, the lips come together. And nasal, the airflow comes through the nose. So that's why a voiced bilabial nasal. So that's why I have used 3 different colors here. Right. You go to the next one. So these are all there. Na is there. This is ordinary na. This is na. Okay. No, this is na. Na is called a voiced alveolar nasal. Na is called a voiced velar nasal. La is called a voiced alveolar lateral approximant. And R is called a voiced. These are all voiced. Alveolar. Alveolar means the tongue touching the alveolar ridge in the production of that. Approximant. Approximant means it doesn't almost touch it. It is trying to touch the alveolar ridge, but it is not touching. So approximant, that means almost touching, not touching, almost. So that's one approximant, right? And ya is also there, a voiced palatal approximant. Va is there, a voiced labiovelar approximant. So these are the names given to them. You go to the other ones. Therefore, the voiceless consonants are called as follows. So far, you have learnt what the voiced consonants are called. Now let us see what the voiceless consonants are called. So here you pay attention. These are all the voiceless consonantal sounds. So P is called a voiceless bilabial plosive. T is called, T means ta. Let me say the sounds. Ta is called a voiceless alveolar plosive. Ka is called a voiceless velar plosive. Fa is called a voiceless labiodental fricative. Ta is called a voiceless dental fricative. Sa is called voiceless alveolar fricative. Sha is called a voiceless post alveolar fricative. And ha is called a voiceless glottal fricative. So this is very important. Please keep these things in your mind, please, because these are the names given on the basis of their vibration, and these are the names given on the basis of the place of articulation. These names are given on the basis of the manner of articulation. Okay, right. Okay. With this, the introduction to the phonetic symbols is over. Now I'm going to solve a small exercise. Okay, and this exercise consists of 25 bits, and all are based on only the phonetic symbols. Therefore, I request all of you to solve this exercise. If you cannot answer these questions successfully, you please once again watch the video. And if you have any problem in answering any question, please make a mention of it in the comment section. Right, and here you pay attention. Multiple choice questions on vowels, diphthongs, consonants and their features. So on these 4 aspects, the multiple questions are given, and I'm going to read only the question and also the options. Which of the following is a vowel sound? Okay, and here you pay attention. Pa, fa, e, ka. So these are the sounds given. Out of these 4 sounds, you have to identify the vowel sound. Try to understand the question and also the options given. So then only you will be able to answer the question successfully. Right. So you go to the second question. How many vowel sounds are there in English? Okay. And 5, 12, 8, 20. Now we move on to other questions. Which of the following is a diphthong? E, I, A, O. And here you pay attention. What distinguishes a vowel from a consonant? Voicing, manner of articulation, free airflow through the vocal tract, voicelessness. You know the answer. You can do it well. Right. Now you move on to the fifth one. Which of the following is an example of a voiced consonant? Voiced consonant. Right. What are the options given? T, D, K, Sa. So these are the options given, out of which you have to choose the right one. Remember, whether a consonantal sound is a voiced one or a voiceless one, you just hold a litmus test. What is that? Just put your fingers on your throat, on your glottis. So if it vibrates, then it is a voiced consonantal sound. If it doesn't vibrate, then it is called a voiceless consonantal sound. So now you look at that. Ta, ta. Is it vibrating? Ta, ta. And da is also there. Da, da. And ka. And sa. So keep your fingers on the throat and then you pronounce these letters. Okay, you can understand. If the vocal cords vibrate, then you must think it is a voiced consonantal sound. If it doesn't, it is a voiceless consonantal sound. That is only the test we can hold to determine whether it is a voiced consonantal sound or a voiceless consonantal sound. Right. And you go to the next question. Which of these is a feature of consonants? I have also talked to you about the features of consonantal sounds. Okay, what is the feature of consonants here? Tongue height, manner of articulation, lip rounding, length. So these are the options given, out of which you can choose the right one. You know that very well. The answer is very clear in these options. You can choose it. Now you move on to other questions. Which of the following is a monophthong? Monophthong means a single letter vowel. Okay, when there is only one letter, that is called a vowel. If there are two vowels together, then that is a diphthong. Okay, right. Monophthong means single, diphthong means di, di means two. So that is the meaning, right. And here you pay attention. A, O, yeah, O. So these are the options given. Now you move on to the next question. Which vowel is categorized as a high front vowel? High front vowel, high. The tongue goes high and also front. What is that high front vowel? Please, you know this very well. And what are the options given here? E, U, Ya, O. So these are the sounds. So when you try to answer this question, you must say these sounds aloud, okay, on your own, and then only you have to decide which is a high front vowel. Which high means the tongue goes high to the palate and it also goes forward in the mouth. So the tongue goes high and also forward. Two features must be there in one of these sounds. What is that? You have to choose that, right? Which feature refers to whether the vocal cords vibrate during articulation? Another question is there. So here you pay attention. Nasality, voicing, aspiration, place of articulation. So you know this answer very easily. You can answer it. Okay, right. Which of the following is a bilabial consonant? Bilabial. Bilabial means bi means two. Labia means lips. So bilabial means when two lips come together, that consonantal sound is formed. So what is that? He is asking you to choose. Ka, ma, tha, sha. So these are the sounds. What is that bilabial? You can easily identify that. Now let's move on to 11th one. A diphthong is a combination of diphthong. D means two. Yes, two consonants, two vowel sounds, a vowel and a consonant, three vowel sounds. So these are the options and you can choose the right one. Right. You go to the next question. What is the place of articulation for the consonant sound ta? Place of articulation. Place of articulation, manner of articulation and voicing, all such things. These three are the features of consonantal sounds. I have talked to you about them. So you can easily do that. What is the place of articulation of this ta? Ta. When you say ta, ta, what is happening? The tongue is touching what? Ta, ta, ta. So it is touching the alveolar ridge. Okay, right. And here see labiodental, bilabial, alveolar, velar. So according to the place of its articulation, this is given a name. You know that very well. Right. Now let's move on to other questions. Which of the following is a feature of vowel sounds? Feature of vowel sounds. What is the feature of vowel sounds? Manner of articulation? No. Tongue position, nasality, frication. Okay, that these are the 4 options given, and you can easily choose the relevant answer. Right. You go to the next one, which is an example of a back vowel. Back vowel means the tongue goes back in the pronunciation of that particular vowel. So then that is called a back vowel. Okay, right. And here you pay attention. E, ya, u, a. So these are the vowel sounds given, and you have to choose the relevant one. Now let's move on to other questions. Which vowel sound is known as the schwa? Schwa, you know very well. Some vowel sound is called schwa. What is that? Here, ya, e, a, o, some. These are the vowel sounds. Which of these consonants is a fricative sound? Fricative means when the airflow is blocked, the sound will be passing from the sides. So then that fricative is formed. Okay. And here what is that? It's ba, fa, ma, ga. So now I am pronouncing these consonantal sounds. You can easily understand. Fricative. The sound is passing through the sides. Okay, right. And you can easily choose that sound. Now you go to other questions. 17th one. The vowel sound E in sit is a closed vowel, open vowel, mid vowel, nasal vowel. What is this vowel? E. When you say E, what is happening? What do you find in this? Is it a closed vowel? Okay. Closed vowel means, you know very well, the tongue goes down in the mouth. When it goes down, it's called a closed vowel. Up, open means when the tongue goes up, then it's there. And when the tongue remains in the middle, it's called mid vowel. Nasal means that when the sound of that vowel comes through the nose, that's called a nasal vowel. So these 4 kinds of vowels are explained to you. Please, if you cannot understand that point, you please watch that video once again so that you can have a good command over the vowel sounds. Okay. And now you go to the next question. How many diphthongs are there in English? Okay. When there is a question like how many vowels are there in the English language means you must immediately say 20. Don't say 12. 12 monophthongs and 8 diphthongs. All put together 20. The vowel sounds in the English language are only 20. Don't say 12. Just okay. Pure vowels means then that is another question. Pure vowels are 12 and diphthongs are 8. So when the question is very clear, then you can answer it. When the question is total vowel sounds, then you have to say 20. But here he is particularly asking you about the diphthongs. How many diphthongs are there? You know that very well. 5, 8, 12, 10. Okay. Now you move on to other questions. 19th one. What type of consonant is pa? Pa is what? Voiceless plosive, voiced fricative, voiced plosive, voiceless fricative. So in the pronunciation of this P, that is the pa sound, you just say it and then find it on your own. Please, you can find it yourself. I need not tell you this. Pronounce it. They are closing the lips. Pa. So you are blocking the airflow and suddenly releasing. Therefore, it is it's a plosive, you know that well. Then is it a voiceless plosive or voiced plosive? That is very important. It's a plosive because you are releasing the airflow suddenly. Pa. But is it a voiceless plosive or voiced plosive? Then that you have to decide. I don't tell you. Already I have given you one idea about this and I don't want to give you another idea. If I give you the answers, what is the fun of my giving you this exercise? My teaching you all this matter. So you have to do it on your own. That's the point, right? And you go to the next question. Which of the following best describes a feature of vowel? So vowels have some features, and consonantal sounds also have some features. Please keep these features in mind. Okay, and what is the feature of a vowel? Place of articulation, degree of lip rounding, voicing, manner of articulation. So that is there, right? And here you go to the 21st question. Which vowel is categorized as a low front vowel? Low means the tongue goes down, first point, and front means the tongue moves forward. Two things will happen at the same time. The tongue goes downwards, then forwards. So downwards and forwards, what is that vowel that has these two features? Okay, and what are that vowel? So E. Say that E. Yeah. Okay. U. E. So please pronounce these sounds and then decide. I don't give you the answer, right? And here, 22nd one. Which of the following sounds is a voiced fricative? Fricative means voice will be, when the airflow is obstructed, the voice will be going from the sides. That is called always a fricative, right? And what is a voiced fricative? And here you pay attention. Sa, za, za, za. This is za. Okay. Za. This is sa, za, ta, sha. You know all these sounds. I have given them even in Telugu also, right? And this is there. You have to find out the correct one. Now you move on to 23rd question. Which of the following consonants is classified as a nasal? Nasal means the sound of that letter will come out through the nose. Then it is called a nasal. What is that consonantal sound that comes through nose means? Here, ba, fa, na, va. You say it yourself and then you decide which sound, which consonantal sound comes through the nose. Here you see, ba, ba. Is the sound of this ba coming through the nose? No. Fa, fa. Is it coming through the nose? No. Na, na, na. Is it coming through the nose? Check. Va, va. So like that. So you check that. And the last but one question is here. Which of these is a central vowel? Central vowel. That means the tongue is positioned in the middle of the mouth. So then it is pronounced. That's a central vowel. So what is that central vowel? E, U, A, I. So here these four vowels are given. You just choose the right one. Now you move on to the last question. 25th question. What is the place of articulation for the sound sha as in ship? Sha. Sha is always written like this. Long yes. You must just say ship. Okay? Ship. Sha plus E. She. P. Sha plus E. She. Ship. That is Gunintam. You know that very well. Ship. You have to. This ship is transcribed in this way. Phonetic transcription. And that is there. And here you pay attention. What is the place of articulation of sha means? Dental, palatal, alveolar, velar. So you only know that answer. You can choose it. Please do this exercise on your own, because I have taught you almost all the things pertaining to the vowel sounds as well as the consonantal sounds. There is nothing left out. Everything about the vowel sounds, everything about the consonantal sounds is explained to you. So that's why please watch this video thoroughly well, and then only you attempt this exercise. You try to solve this exercise. The answers are also given for your convenience. Please check your answers with my answers. Please do the exercise. Exercise is very important. If you don't understand anything, you call me on my WhatsApp number. Though I am in the USA, I am ready to receive that call and talk to you. Or you can text me your problem. Please, I am giving you all this access. Okay, you are not making use of that, right? And now you move on to the answers. So here answers for the questions 1 to 13. These are the answers. For the questions of 14 to 25, these are the answers. So answers are also given clearly. So with this, this video comes to an end. Hello, dear TGT, PGT, DSC, SA candidates. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you have any problem in understanding any of the aspects that I have explained in this video, please make a mention of it in the comment section. You are not making use of the comment section. You are just thanking me for the video. You are praising me or you are doing something, but you are not asking me some questions. So if you cannot understand anything, you please ask me for that. I am here to write and explain that question. Okay, please make use of my honest services, selfless services. Okay, with the second part of this video, I'm going to be back to you. Until then, bye, see you, all of you. Right.